Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Henry, the Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Today we're getting to bring out the first of the BoombahPure series. So for those that don't know, BoombahPure, they're now together as a company. Came up with whatever sort of deal. I don't think it was necessarily a buyout, but kind of just combined companies there. So as you can see there, BoombahPure, getting a chance to try out the cotton candy, which is what they're calling this one. It's got that BTG, so a nice tacky textured barrel. The X25 tech that you've come accustomed to love as well. 13-inch barrel. We're swinging a 1/2 ounce end load. This one is a 27 ounce. So myself and Keith, we're going to come out. We're going to take some 52s, see how it performs with those, and then hop over to 44 375s. For the most part, Keith's going to be your guy for overall just kind of performance piece of it. I'm like a couple days since I got cleared to start swinging again. Just flared my UCL up again. Had an UCL injury for, a decade, but just was playing last weekend, or 2 weekends ago. So I'm going to be at about 80-85% probably at most swing-wise, but figure I can still give you an idea of how the sweet spot is, feedback, forgiveness, all that kind of stuff, and see what we get here. But either way, let's go ahead, see the starting compression real quick, come back out, get our swings, and see what this new BoombahPure is all about.
All right, let's see how the first BoombahPure is testing for us. As a reminder, it's that 13-inch barrel. Starting just about 280, maybe 285. So honestly, I'll see how that performs. We're going to throw a few 52s on there, see how that does. And then from there, we'll go ahead and do Pro-Ms as well. I'm interested to see exactly how this one feels. It's got that BTG barrel. But also, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it has the game ready text on there as well. So I'll be interested to see how this thing performs starting right on the 275 mark. But obviously, if it's really good from the start, that's going to be awesome, especially if it's holding compression. So let's get out there and see how it does.
90 miles per hour. 82 miles per hour.
Yeah.
92 miles per hour.
Go.
90 miles per hour.
90.
All right, we saw Keith swings there with the 52s. Honestly, seemed like pretty good performance. Speeds were pretty solid. Lots of carry, and interested to see what we can do here. Also, just because it's new, trying out these new gem grips as well. I'm not sure if you heard of them, but I think it's a brand that like Smash It owns or whatnot. But I was talking to like Austin Daw, Brandon Newton, those guys, and they said to try them out. I usually use a tennis over grip, and I'm not going to lie. This is the second bat now we're using it on. These things are pretty nice, just FYI. So there's that. But here we go.
98 miles per hour.
Okay.
95 miles per hour.
Yeah, you get really good feedback with the 52s off of this one. And again, like I mentioned, these are about 80% for me. I can feel it a little bit of that tweak in the elbow. So definitely not trying to ramp the swings up, but you definitely get what you want out of 52s here on this one.
86 miles per hour.
Pitches up high, made a late decision to swing. Tons of carry, and we don't have a lot of wind today, but the little bit of wind we do have, you can see that little bit of breeze is blowing like first base in. So that's all bat performance there on that little bit of carry, and this is doing a really good job with these 52s.
97 miles per hour.
There's the sweet spot. A little hard to tell with the 52s, but I do think that sweet spot is either pretty darn centered up or maybe just slightly high of center, like the UR of Pure. But we'll see how that feels when we get to the Pro-Ms.
85 miles per hour.
Oh, that's way up the barrel towards the end. We're still going to end. I mean, that's the forgiveness we're talking about. So the ball dropped a little at the end. Again, I'm with the elbow, just not trying to make too drastic changes on the swing. And so kind of reached out, got that one weird, caught it up towards the end. But we still carried it out of here on the 310 field. A little bit of a stiffer feel, catching it high, but everything you want from a USSSA bat with the 52s. Either way, perform well. Now for what you guys really care about, let's hop over to some 44 375s. You're going to see Keith swings now. He's going to take anywhere from 20 to 30 swings. Then I'll come back about probably 20-ish just because, again, the elbow. And then I'll finish those with right about 50 Pro Ms and then 50 52s.
90 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
God damn it.
It sounds good, but that 14 inches gas.
Yeah. So I got something like right on my fucking middle finger every time I swing.
98 miles per hour.
Yeah, it is. That was all of it.
96 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
It's gas. I feel like the sweet spot's a little bit smaller than the 14-inch barrel, but overall, I mean, both of these are good choices. They're both nasty.
All right, my turn for the Pro Ms. Keith had some fun with this one. He did say, and you probably heard it there, hopefully, I mean, if you watched through it, but he said the no kidding sweet spot felt a little bit small. But again, with this thing starting, I think it was like 275, 280. It could just be, again, with that BTG, we've seen at times they take a little bit longer to drop compression. So this thing's still sitting 265 plus. It could just be that it needs to open up. But either way, it had tons of forgiveness. And again, for whatever reason, it seems like that BTG tech really just causes the ball to get a lot of carry, extra spin. So see what we get here.
94 miles per hour.
Well, that was up the barrel. Good forgiveness, though.
96 miles per hour.
Well, that felt like the sweet spot, and that ball carried a ton. All right. That was inside pitch, just trying to get to it without too much torque there on the elbow.
100 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's a good feel.
102 miles per hour.
Yes, sir.
101 miles per hour.
Yeah, so I caught that one lower. Just not a great swing. Poor extension. And again, it came off well. A little bit of sting on the hands, but kind of that stiffer kind of feel, not just like my hand hurts. But again, that's the forgiveness you want there performance-wise. Obviously not on the ground like that, but it's definitely got a large area you can use with that no kidding sweet spot being, like I said, just high of that center point.
103 miles per hour.
There's our sweet spot. When you catch it, you still get a nice kind of stiffer-ish feel, but with just that little bit of just trampling, you can just feel the ball just jump off, and honestly, really easy to control even on this 27 half ounce. You can feel that unload the way you're supposed to, but not so heavy that if you're worried about like the bat head dipping, anything like that.
99 miles
That's
per
every bit
hour.
of the sweet spot. Man.
97 miles per
A
hour.
little bit up the barrel, but again, tons of forgiveness. And again, the last 13 we swung from Pier was the all-out Ward 13. We weren't huge fans of that one. I mean, it felt good. Just felt like it was missing just a little bit. Whatever they did with this 13, with the whole, whether it's a little bit of tech changes, end cap, paint, handle, whatever it is, with the whole BoombahPure thing, this one's feeling real good as far as giving you the feedback you want. Lots of forgiveness and then a really good sweet spot.
99 miles per hour.
Just off the sweet spot again and tons of performance.
102 miles per hour.
Yep. Yep.
98 miles per hour.
Man, I think the most impressive part for me is, again, being around that 85% swing. The bat's doing all the work for us. You just got to make contact, put it on the no kidding sweet spot. That's what you get. And then even on the misses, it's doing what you want it to do. But really good option here. Be interested to see where the compression's at, because even with how good it feels, it obviously still feels like it could open up based on what we've seen from Pier throughout the year.
101 miles per hour.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the Pier Boomba Cotton Candy. Again, 13-inch. It's got that tacky textured BTG. We're swinging 27.5 ounce, but just as Keith mentioned, tons of forgiveness, really good feel, good feedback. A good start, obviously, from the whole Pure Boomba connection there. So these will be dropping here in just a couple days over on, you'll see the new link down there. I actually don't have the new Pure Boomba link, but I do believe if you go to Pure's website and click on the bat, it'll also redirect you to wherever Boomba's going to have these posted. Either way, we'll have a discount code for you. I'm not 100% sure it'll be ADS or ADS35. Help you with the price on this one. Same with that 14-inch video, which you may have already seen. We dropped it yesterday. But either way, good sweet spot, good forgiveness, definitely good feedback so you know exactly where you're catching it. Let's get this thing back now, see where the compression's at, and see if this is something that obviously you can put a bunch more BP on, or as it talks about here being game ready, maybe it's one of those where even though it's at 260, 265 now, you can put it away, game it for a really long time before you worry about it failing.
And the final compression here on the BoombahPure Cotton Candy. Again, I'm interested to see what else they come out with this year between that collab, or I guess I should say co-ownership between Boomba and Pure. And that's 100% what you want to see there. So game ready model, which in my opinion, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is game ready. However, I would probably put about 40, 50 swings as you're rotating the barrel just to like loosen everything up, because it is a little bit on the stiffer side barrel feel wise, but it can 100% be gamed from the start. Lots of carry, good sweet spot, good feedback. Definitely a very good model for Pure Boomba here in this first drop. Again, you'll see that dropping this week. You can see the link here on the screen now, also in the description of the video, and there's the discount code that you can use if you want to decide you want to grab one of these. Either way, thanks for tuning in. Awesome to see a nice model here from Pure Boomba, BoombahPure, and I know they have plenty more in store coming out real soon.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.